Hi, this is Brenda. I want to walk you through setting up your own Blogger account, and you can customize it and make it look like an actual website. The first thing you want to do is get a Gmail account. Please remember your password. Then you'll just go into google.com and you'll click sign in. Once you've signed in, you'll notice up here, remember where more is after Gmail. I'm going to click more, and I'm going to go down to Blogger. And if I've already set up a blog, it's going to show me Brenda Semantics blogs. If I want to create a new blog, I haven't done this yet, maybe I want to test one, I'm going to click new blog, and now I'm going to give myself a title. I'm going to call this blog Art Class Lessons. Now the address has to be something that isn't being used by anybody else, and it needs to be lowercase and no spaces. So I'm going to click in, if I just clicked in art class, you're going to see this blog address is not available. Pretty common name. So I'm going to say semantic art class, and I already took that one, so let me just change this one so you can see what I'm talking about. Be semantic art class, it's available, and this is going to be my URL address. This is what's going to go in up here to find this blog. I'm going to choose for the template right now just simple. We can always change that later. And I'm going to click create blog. Once I've created my blog, and each time I come to Blogger, it's going to show me the name of the blog. Now to make changes to this, I'm going to come right over here, click this arrow, and I'm going to come up here to Overview. Under Overview, I can do my posts, I can do my pages, I can play with my layout, I can change the template. But let's start with pages. This is where I want to have links going across the top of my blog so it looks like a real website. To add pages, I'm going to click New Page. I'm going to say Blank Page. And here at the top, I'm going to give this page a title. And I'm going to call it Student Paintings. I'm going to click Save. And I'm going to come back here to Pages. You can see that it's right under here. It's my second link. New page. Blank page. I'm going to call this About Me. This is where I put my bio, my resume, and I'm going to click Save and Publish. Now I've got 3 links. I'm going to do one more here. I'm going to say New Page, Blank Page. Let's call this one Contact. You can have quite a few pages. I think Blogger allows you to have up to 20 pages. I'm going to click Publish, and you can see here I've got all of my links. Now I want to make sure I come over here to Show Pages As Top Tabs. So I'm selecting Top Tabs, and now this is very important. I need to save this. Come up here to Save Arrangement. Now I can come over and I can look at my blog. Let's see what this looks like. View blog. You can see here I've got home, student paintings, about me, and contact. Now I'll talk about adding an image like this at the top later. But look at what happens. Each time I click, I've got my links just like in a regular website. And each time I change pages, I still have my menu bar. And come back to home. As you can see in my blog, I have 2 links in my menu bar. I could have many more. I could have student work, about me, contact me. But what I want to show you is that in the home page, this is where all of your posts will be done. In the future, in the advanced tutorial, I will show you how to create labels that automatically show up on your other pages where you want them to. Remember, you can create as many as 20 pages in Blogger. They don't all have to be up here in your menu bar. In classes, any other additional pages you have, they're called static pages, which means they stand alone. There are no posts in static pages. You can create the content. You can create as much content as you want. You can have content that links to other pages within your blog, but there are no posts in static pages. Hi, this is Brenda, and you know what? This is kind of fun, showing you guys how to set up your blogs. I'm back in the overview in my blog, and this time I'm going to show you how to insert an image in your header. Don't worry, because the video after this is going to be how to prepare your images in order to insert them into your blog. So I'm also going to talk about the gadgets that you can put in to your page. So what we're going to do is go to Layout now, and this is the layout for my blog. And as you can see here, this is the header, Art Class Blog Lesson. That's what's listed right now, but I want to add an image. So I'm going to choose Edit, and I'm going to get a window. Oops, I'm going to show you how to do this. So remove this image. I'm going to get this window, and the image is on my computer, so I'm going to click Browse. And I certainly don't want a bat, so here we go. Here's my image. I'm going to choose it and then click Open. And there it is. Now, I can select here, do I want it behind the title and description? If so, this will be on top of here. That's going to look kind of bad. And I can show you later how to put writing right over our image, but I'm not going to do that right now. Right now I'm just going to say, instead of title and description, come down here and I'm going to choose Save. Now if I look at my blog, come up here to View Blog, I've got my image inserted into the header. Well, we're back in our layout, and let's look at the blog post, how we want to set that up. I'm going to choose Edit, and here you can see I can configure how I want my post to look. I can say I want so many comments. I can put links to this post. I can add labels to my post for easy search. If I don't want that, I just unclick it. if I want people to choose reactions, I can add different reactions for them to choose from. I can show email post links. I can show share buttons. This is a good idea because if you have a really good post with a great painting on it, someone can look at it and they can choose Facebook or their blog or Twitter or Google, and they can share that information. Show star ratings. Unless you want people to put 1 star on your post, don't do that. Your location, you can add that if you want to. The ads, we're not even going to go there yet. So this is showing what my post body is going to look like. Once I've chosen what I want, again, I click Save. Now, let's go to Add a Gadget. But first, let's look at Edit for Blog Archive. How do we want that set up? It's good just to keep it as Blog Archive. The way it's set up right now, it's set up in months, how many posts you have per month, and people can look at it that way. I like that. So I'm going to say Save. This other one, About Me, is Google's profile of you. If you have a link that says About Me already, you can simply click Remove or unclick this and click Save, and it's not gone. So let me go back.
Stay in. Stay out. Stay. Stay out.
Yes, I do want to remove this page element from my page. If I have an About Me section already, I would click OK, and then you can see it's gone. I don't have that because I do have that up here as one of my links in my pages. Let's look at Add a Gadget. There are a lot of gadgets to choose from. You might want to play around with these. The RSS feed is something that we will talk about later. I think AdSense is something we've talked about, and we can talk about that later. I think this is a good one, and you really should do this only if you plan on posting regularly. So if I say follow by email, I can change this. I can say receive posts in your email. Now this is important right here, this FeedBurner URL, but we're not going to look at that right now. So I'm going to click Save. And here you can see I've got Blog Archive and Receive Posts in your email. And I can preview what this looks like. I don't have any posts, but here I've got Receive Posts in your email. The person simply puts their email address in there and clicks Submit. Let's add another gadget, one that's pretty popular, where you can add a list of links that you like. Link list. The title is going to be links. Sort, I would sort alphabetically. And it's good to know the URL, the web address beforehand, before you do this, for what you want to put in. And then I need to give this link a name. It's my website. I'm going to choose Add Link and Save. So now I've got links, receive posts in your email, and blog archive. And I think what I want is to have this one up here. So I just click and drag. And maybe I want my blog archive second. Now nothing is going to show up on my blog for blog archive if I have not yet created a post. So let's look and see what this looks like. I'm going to click Save Arrangement and then View Blog. And you'll see I've got Receive Posts in Your Email, and I have links, my first link, but I don't have a blog archive because I have. All right, let's look at another section in our overview that's really important, and it regards people making comments to your posts. So let's choose Settings, and under Settings, we're going to go to Posts and Comments, and let's look at posts. This shows how many posts you can put on the main page or days. And, you know, I like to see a lot when I go. So I'm going to put in 25 posts. If you choose Showcase Images with Lightbox, I don't like this feature, and I'm not even going to explain it. I'm going to just choose No. Share to Google Plus, yes, we want that. The comment location, you want it embedded. You want registered users because then you really cut down on anonymous users. And for comment moderation, I would say always. And here is where you will receive the comments before they're published. You choose them being published. I suggest this because you'll get spam mail. So you want your comments emailed to you, and so you're going to put your email address in right here. So it would be your full email address, bsemantic@gmail.com. Word verification, this is if they post a comment, after they post the comment, they have to do one of those things where they type in the letters that they see. Then again, you want to save your settings. And we're going to come back up here. And I'm going to choose post. I haven't made a post yet. So let's look at that, what that looks like. You can see I don't have any, so I'm going to say new post. And I need to give it a title. Learning to blog. And down here, I can say whatever I want to. Let me just put something in. If I want to make a link in here, I first have to select. To create a link, I highlight what I want to link. It says blog. I choose link. You can see the text to display is already here because I highlighted it. And now I'm going to put in the web address. And I want to make sure it says open in a new window so that it creates a new tab on the viewer's browser. Otherwise, they're not going to get back to your blog. And I click OK. And here, this is now linked. If I want to change anything, I have to highlight it first, then I can bold it, italicize it, underline it, I can change the color, etc. The other thing I can do after highlighting is I can change the alignment, I can create lists, and this is also where I can insert a picture. I would choose my files, but I want to show you something. If I have a picture I'm inserting, I'm going to want it to be centered. So it's right in the center of my post.